In his third OHL season, Brandon Cullen has come into his own as a bona fide goal scorer for the Oshawa Generals. At 6'1" and 215 pounds, the 19-year-old winger is a punishing forechecker with a size advantage in front of opposing goaltenders.
For the past 3 years now, I've tried to be a bumper and grinder, and every year increasing your scoring ability. And this year it seems to be panning along from year to year. It's getting better, and this year I'm doing more on the score sheet, which I hope to do, but still staying with my original style.
Well, Brandon brings a lot of different facets to the game. He's a tough player. He's a physical player. He can create on the forecheck through his physical play. He's a hard worker. Has provided some excellent leadership for our younger team.
After 2 years of playing with captains such as Brian Allen and Brent Govro, it's Cullen's turn to wear the C. And he considers it a great honor to be captain of such a storied franchise, especially with his Oshawa teammates having their input in the decision process.
Oh, it's a great honor. It's great when the team voted on it and the coaches decided, so it was good to know that my teammates wanted me as captain. It seems the fans are appreciating me as captain, so it's a great honor, especially in this city.
I think it's important at this level that your players have an opportunity to have a voice in who the leadership of the hockey club is and who is the respected people in the dressing room, and it was very clear that Brandon was the guy, and we have a number of leaders on our club, but that he was the guy that everybody felt very strongly about, as the coaching staff did, about being the captain.
Brandon Cullen was passed over in the 2000 NHL entry draft, leaving him eligible as a 19-year-old in the OHL. Although he isn't expecting to be selected next time around, the big forward feels confident about cracking a pro lineup as a walk-on.
More or less, I'm probably going to be a walk-on, if anything, and that's fine because you got to start from somewhere. Once you get to the camp, you're all in the same place anyway, so not getting drafted is not always a bad thing.
It's tough to be drafted as a 19-year-old. I'm not suggesting that it's out of the question. I think it's clearly a possibility, not knowing how deep the draft is and what people are looking for. I think in some cases maybe he's in a situation where having 30 teams have an opportunity at you might be better than having one.
Having played in the OHL for 3 years, there are a few things that stand out in Cullen's junior career. Being named captain of the team, knocking the Barrie Colts out of the playoffs in the 1999 conference semifinals, and of course, just being able to play in the world's best NHL feeder league.
Some people always said you'd never make it here and you're not fast enough to play in the league, and so probably just playing in this league has been a great thing.
So as the Oshawa Generals look to turn around their fortunes this season, they'll be counting heavily on team captain Brandon Cullen, not only for scoring production on the ice, but for leadership in the dressing room as well. From the Civic Auditorium in Oshawa, Rob Leff, OHL This Week.